Hi, this is Jay. Welcome to Bright Ideas.
Our topic is about fantasy play and rough and tumble play. Let's have first the fantasy play, which is non-literal, meaning it is not realistic. It involves pretense and symbolism and greatly evokes a child's imaginative capacity. In this type of play, children take on different roles and are able to examine and understand various types of interpersonal interactions and social situations. Children may perform activities without the materials and the social context necessary for such activities in reality. Children may also create their own outcomes to the activity they are pretending to perform and may use inanimate objects as animate beings. Fantasy play roles. Gender differences in fantasy play roles have been clearly established in the literature on children's play. Girls are much more likely than boys to choose domestic and family roles like mother and baby, while boys prefer roles that are more adventurous, more action oriented, more fictitious than real, and farther removed from the domestic environment. Boys often choose superhero and supervillain roles, for example, while girls are not likely to do so. Children of both sexes typically assume roles of same sex characters, although girls are more willing than boys to play opposite sex roles. Boys are extremely reluctant to assume the role of a female character, like mother in a game of house, or even to assume a functional role that is typically regarded as female, like the person who makes and serves the food. Next one is rough and tumble play. It is characterized by play fighting, including hitting and wrestling and chasing with the intent of fighting. However, there are many differences between such play and genuine acts of aggression. First, aggression is often triggered by children's competition for resources like space. Rough and tumble play involves no such competition. Second, during acts of aggression, the participants behave seriously, while in rough and tumble play, there is much smiling and laughter. Third, in cases of real fighting, rarely are more than two children involved, while many children at a time may engage in play fighting. Fourth, play fighting draws and keeps the players together rather than driving them apart, as would be the outcome of genuine aggression. Finally, children engaging in rough and tumble play usually do not use their strength to the maximum. They restrain themselves lest another child be injured. In a sense, then, rough and tumble play is mock aggression. Rough and tumble play must be also distinguished from what has been referred to as vigorous activity play. Running, swinging, climbing, jumping, and pushing and pulling large objects are certainly vigorous physical activities. Yet they differ from rough and tumble play in two important ways. First is such energetic motor play can be either a solitary or a social activity, while rough and tumble play is always of a social nature. Second, as noted, rough and tumble play always contains components of mock aggression, but vigorous activity play does not. Gender differences in rough and tumble play. One of the most consistently observed gender differences in children's play is that males engage in considerably more play fighting than do females. The gender difference is particularly clear in the area of wrestling for superiority, although less so in the area of chasing. This male female difference is found among children of all ages, but is especially noticeable among elementary school age children. Furthermore, the difference has been observed in a variety of cultures throughout the world. And finally, gender differences in rough and tumble play have been observed consistently in animal research. Among every species of ape and monkey that has been studied to date, as well as in other animals like rats, play fighting is significantly more likely to occur among males than among females.